Good evening, everyone, and fresh off the heels of the Lord of Madness tournament, this is HKW Wednesday nights, and I'm Richard G. Mayer. We have a ton to talk about here tonight, so thank you for coming in, staying with us here on YouTube, and let's get right into it. Anaheim, California, hope you're ready because we have an action-packed night. And heading down to the ring now is Christopher Chaos. Chris was a big winner this last weekend, winning the Lord of Madness tournament. Chris has a mic in his hand. Let's see what the Madman has to say. Alright, now, a lot happened over the weekend. It was a big weekend for me, and I have a lot to address, so let's get right down to it. First of all, there's a guy in the back by the name of Evan Jones running around with his cronies, the Untouchable Goon Squad. Well, get this through your head, Evan. I and my friend Brian are going to destroy you one by one. Just like tonight, I will be destroying Jason Ickham on my road to Digital Revolution, April 23rd, where I will meet the one and only Whip Dog Johnson. And Whip Dog, I know you're great, but you better be ready, because you will never forget Christopher Chaos. Quote the Madman, nevermore. Well, Chris definitely had a lot to say, but we're getting ready for our first matchup. Alright, so to explain what's going on here, we have to go back to last Sunday. It was a triple threat match between April Mead, the former champion, Ashley, the new champion, and Tracy Winters. Now, during that match, Ashley was able to pin Tracy to become the new HKW Women's Champion. April, unfortunately, has a severe sprain. She'll be out of action for several weeks, which means we need to find a new number one contender for the women's title to go up against Ashley at Digital Revolution, which brings us to tonight, where we will have a triple threat women's table match to determine a number one contender to Ashley's HKW Women's Championship. And coming out here right now is Miss Christine Cummings, who joined me on commentary during the Women's Championship match this last Sunday. And of course, you can check out that match, that show, or any of our previous shows on YouTube. Christine has to be extremely excited about this opportunity. But another young lady who has to be excited about this opportunity is the girl who attempts to follow in the footsteps of her mother, April. This is Devin Victoria Mead. Devin, one of the youngest superstars on the roster here. One of the youngest superstars in a division that is growing. We have a handful of new lovely young ladies set to debut here in the HKW in the coming weeks. Personally, I'm very excited for the debut of Gwendolyn Tense. But we got no time for that right now. Heading out to the ring is Tracy Winters. Tracy definitely took exception to some of the comments from Miss Christine Cummings, and Christine may have to deal with that tonight in this big triple threat match. Tracy just hoping to get another shot at that HKW Women's Championship that has been eluding her. And Devin, quick to go after Christine, and takes her over with a nice double underhook suplex and follows up with a big knee drop. But Christine back to her feet, taking Devin down with a nice short arm clothesline as Tracy begins to grab the hardware. And now Tracy with a monkey flip on Devin, as Christine doesn't seem to know where she's going in there. Catches a neck breaker from Tracy. Devin now coming up behind Tracy, who turns it around on Devin, finds the reversal and a pump handle, which Devin flips behind. Devin's so agile. Christine now to her feet, tossing Devin into the ropes, and a nice short power bomb there by Christine Cummings. Tossing Devin into the table there as Tracy finds a takedown for Christine, and now giving the boots to Devin. Sorry, at a loss for words tonight, folks, after everything that went down this last Sunday. Huge tournament that saw Chris Chaos victorious. He'll go on to Digital Revolution to face Whip Dog Johnson. Both men, I think, extremely excited for that match. Whip Dog always looking to challenge himself with the best opponents around the world. And Christopher Chaos, as Christine reversing a move and tossing Tracy right into the table there. Devin heading to the outside. Devin has the table. Yeah, both Whip Dog and Christopher Chaos very much like to challenge themselves, and that's what they'll be doing at Digital Revolution. It'll be interesting to see what they have for each other, being that Chris will have no opportunity to get the up close and personal look at Whip Dog's wrestling style that he can do with most HKW opponents, whereas Whip Dog will be able to see what Chris has coming every week. And we heard from Richard, heard from me on Facebook that I will be making sure to challenge Chris every week leading up to that big match with Whip Dog. I want to make sure that he is in tip-top fighting shape, as Christine now with a big DDT on Tracy there. And now Tracy being tossed in towards the corner, but Devin able to move the table out of the way. Smart move by Devin there. Christine now setting up that table in the corner as she reverses Devin into the ropes. And now Devin reverses with a DDT. Big move by the Rainbow Warrior here. Coming up with a Hurricanrana on Christine. Both of these ladies would love the shot at Digital Revolution to face Ashley for that HKW Women's Championship. And now Devin into the corner. But could this... Oh, nope. Tracy coming up from behind has Devin in a big belly-to-belly. Takes Devin down to the mat. This match could go any way at this point, folks. Chrissy seems to be out on her feet. Devin crawling towards the ropes to help her up as Tracy now comes in with another table. Devin with a big back elbow. And Tracy with a nice Russian leg sweep. What's Tracy got planned here? And Christine through the table. And Tracy Winters will go on, getting a one-on-one shot against Ashley at Digital Revolution. This match could have gone any way. Oh, those big chops from Tracy. But once Tracy was able to take control of that belly-to-belly and a powerbomb later, Tracy finds herself on the road to the gold. Good luck, Tracy, at Digital Revolution, where you will face Ashley. I know you've been waiting for an opportunity at that championship. Folks, stick with us. We'll be back.